Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play the Occult Chronicles. It is nearing time for us to go downstairs to the cellar level. I had wanted to turn in a quest here. Unfortunately, last episode, I began going the wrong way, so now we have to double back and waste all that time. We will be turning in this quest, and then we will be heading downstairs in this episode. We might not beat the game in this one, but we will probably beat it in the second, assuming that we survive the terrors that await us downstairs. We could spend some time still here and explore a few more things. However, most of these places have been explored, so I'm really just delaying the inevitable now. We could gain a few more points of experience, but we will still earn more experience downstairs, and I think enough of it that I don't need to continue questing up here. So let's deliver the spirit to her mother. To its mother, and then we are done with this. Malevolent shadows. Two creatures of shadows swirl around you. You recognize immediately that you are dealing with a type of ghostly creature that feeds off human emotions, fear and pain being the most succulent. You can either stand firm and fight them psychically, or run and hope to fight another day. And I'm going to try to shadow box them to test it, to make sure this is working. You throw a few jabs and notice they actively avoid the shadow of your punches. For a second they hesitate, and that's when you realize you can take them. It's going to be a bit of touch and go, though, metaphorically speaking. Ooh, oof. No face cards. Oh, but we get an ace up there immediately. Let's take it. Hello, knight. Can I use Hyborian Lightning to increase my wands to knights? I want to find out if this is possible. Oof. Take a point of damage as we gather the power required. We get to select 3 cards. So we get to select a card, and then that's power is added to all others. Let's try the 7. That didn't work, did it? Yeah, that should have... Oh, no, no, no! I must have chosen the wrong thing, because I now have a Knight of Cups and a Page of Swords? I didn't have any face cards before, I thought. Roll 1 bonus, select a non-face card in your hand to discard, and then add the numerical value of that card to X random non-face cards of the same suit in hand. It looks like it added it to 2 random cards, period. And then draw a card. I think it added it to 2 random cards. Yeah, we must have drawn a 2 of wands. Alright, let's play the 10. And now, can I use Rain of Sulfur? So if I select the 6... Yes, okay, so that gives us Knight of Wands. That's awesome. I think the other spell must have... We have a Page of Wands? Where did we get that? I don't understand what's happening. I think somehow we increased some random cards to pages, and we gained a Knight of Cups. That's what I'm going with. We have no pentacles in our hand. That's interesting. Ah, Queen of Wands. You can take our 2 then. Oh, wow, lots of pentacles. Half the cards up here were pentacles. Well, we still won, and thankfully, I believe it was because of our Knight of Wands. Not many people are afraid of their own shadows, let alone others. Looks like these nightmares should have been, though. And 3 more experience to boot. Not sure which of these I want. I guess we'll go with Jury Rigger, because it will let me affect the same way as my other as some other edges. This will let me use my torch to bump cards up or down to pages, knights, queens, and etc. We could try fighting the zombie patient. We might be able to win. It'll just be embarrassing if we do not do so. I guess we could maybe do the plant creature and turn that in as well. The thing is that if we draw another token, I'm going to need to get down there immediately. Let's try crossing over the insects again. There's no reason why we shouldn't try to win with as many extra points as possible. We have a good hand for this. We've gained 3 sanity and a life. Our maximum, however, is 40. We cannot go over that number. I'm a little nervous of traps in that tiny hallway, so I'm not going to go down it. Zombies. You hate these guys. This place certainly knows how to keep you on your toes. Just don't build a summer house here. We have a good chance to actually beat him up as well as use our sorcery. But we should use our sorcery. We get one more trick and more draw. I'm willing to risk that we'll get another Cups card up here, and we'll use a Knight here instead. We'll play a Knight here as well to win the challenge. Lots of cups here today. It was tricky, but you managed to get all 3 within the confines of the spell. It hopes that they were the slow type of zombies, rather than the fast type. Three more experience points. Let's take that bone of swords, Tim. We'll take it. The world, then, we won't benefit from the world at all, other than it will let us win a king, should I need it. But I want that bone. The woman in the mirror is indeed... Oh, we read that a long time ago. You release the child of energy back to its mother. You step towards the mirror, and the child of energy seems to flow out from your body and through the portal. You feel the pure joy of the reunion. As promised, you are rewarded. Plain touched. During the results phase of any successful challenge that was a sorcery type, there was a 5% chance that nothing of interest will be turned into a gain charges card. Death, a trump card. If this card is in your inventory, and you would be killed because your health points are reduced to 0, excludes instant death. During any challenge, then this card is removed instead, and your health is restored to 5. That's a very nice card to keep if we end up in a fight versus something that's just whittling us down. However, we're more likely to encounter instant death or terrible wound cards from down below. Still, it's helpful. We'll take our bone of swords. And now, I guess we'll take a combat edge. Oh, actually, we can take more heroic feats, Tim. Remember that they go... You'll have more here than what you're allowed, but the game won't deny you that. We're going to go up and kill a Class 1 Haunting first. Oh, wow, we get more draw from this than our spell casting. But we'll still deal with it via magic? No, let's use physical. Get her. That's it. That's the whole plan. Get her. So I can use my torch, I think, here. Is that correct? Oh, no, Tim. This is only used for evade traps. Okay. We can use an axe, though. Select a non-face card in hand, then roll 1 bone and bump the card value up on the selected card. Oh, we should wait until combat starts. Alright, so let's play a card. We have a 10. We can take it with the queen. We'll do that. Hello, 6 of swords. A 10 of wands. We'll use our king for that. Now we're winning this challenge. We increase it 2 points, which is not enough to take the 5. We could burn away some of these. Let's do that. I mean, we can cast a single spell for free, so we'll cast Lemurian Fire. And we can take another one of these. Awesome. 22 points. You got her good. No one is going to believe how you did it, and you're not sure you are either. For courage, do we have anything that needs reckless courage? Could use 2 points. Whirlwind could use 2. And we gain 2 more experience. Extra cards are drawn at the start of any combat challenge. Additional unrevealed tricks are drawn. Should trap make it easier for us. This is actually kind of really important. Because down below I haven't modded that many creatures. Let's take Come Under Fire for more card draw. The dying plant man looks up at you expectantly. You think you can recognize emotions in its facial expressions, fear and pain. In between labored breaths, it seems to be chittering like it was trying to communicate with you. Its message is plain. Please end this. Wow. We have a well, we can't get 11 tricks. We're only allowed to take 10 cards. We'll kill the plant man and fake a sample. Benway can rot in hell. You decide to mercy kill it, and then create a fake sample. That should set this so-called research back a bit. Oh, we have a decent hand. Lots of, well, not lots of, but 4 face cards. A Knight of Swords, and we have only a 9. I have to play a card now. Let's play the 3. And then, well, let's keep going first, Tim. Queen of Pentacles, but we have the King to make sure we win this challenge. A 9 of Cups. Take it with our Knight of Cups. A Page. Now I need to decide if I want to cast a certain spell. Let's do it. Let's cast Rain of Sulfur. There we go. A Knight of Swords, giving us even more points. Oh, and we drew an ace to our hand. Take the 10 with our Page. Amazing. You put the thing out of its misery and scrape up some mold from the floor and put it in the sample dish that Benway gave you. The Hanged Man. You receive +2 card draws and +2 trick cards for any horror challenge while this card is in your inventory. Well, we are now extremely strong. Remember before, several videos ago, where I was like, this is gonna be tough, and I was complaining? We have a good chance to win. Let's grab a Lock Device Edge. And I will attempt to go upstairs and turn this quest into Benway. We will again step across the insects. I don't think we'll have... Oh, we might have a hard time, Tim. Uh-oh. This is looking worse and worse for us. We get across the bugs again. We're turning this quest in to Benway. He'll give us another quest to find a robot, which I also know where it is. It's going to be on that room with the beam down below. But I think we'll probably skip that. Let's complete our quest. You hand the sample over to Benway and tell him that the creature has been destroyed. Excellent. I'll be able to use this sample to cure countless diseases. I wouldn't have been able to do it without your help. Or, of course, I could make a nice biological weapon as well. Choices. At any rate, here's your reward. Look over in the box over there. You might find something that you like. You might not either. 1 experience point. And 1 life. Oof, that was not really worth it. I guess the experience point is arguably worth it. I'm not going to do the other quest for him. We're just out of time. We've got to go downstairs. We could risk another token draw, but there's so little to do up here. Oh, the Rashasha. That's upstairs in the attic, I think. How far away is it? Was it really all the way over here? No. It wasn't in the attic, Tim. It was back downstairs. Then, was it on the 2nd floor? It must have been. There it is. That's kind of far away. No, he's going to get us 1 experience. We could get a trump card from it, but I'm going to go downstairs now. I'm nervous we won't have enough time. It's going to be very close. Oh, right. Don't we have a special type of door waiting for us down here? I think we do. A doorknob monster. It's been a long time, everyone, so we'll read this again. You see a typical wooden door. However, when you go to turn the knob to open it, it transforms into a vicious mechanical mouth that sinks its teeth into your hand. The pain is agonizing, and you pull back your hand in alarm only to find it hasn't been hurt at all. We don't have a good chance to... Well, actually, so we can take the axe to this. The axe actually gives us a special option to dealing with almost all doors. We actually have to have a better chance to force ourselves to grab the lock. Actually, no, the target level's a little lower, but we'll do this. You are pretty sure that this snapping doorknob is just an illusion. You were bit and felt a sharp pain, but there was not a single mark on your hand. It's a horror check. We only have 2 face cards. But a lot of our cards are high, so that's fine. We have to play the queen. That was the only cups card we possessed. I'll risk the knight will come in handy. And it did. You grab hold of the doorknob and it seems to swallow your entire hand into its metal mouth. Intense pain lances up your arm and you feel like your hand is being gnawed off. But you persist and eventually the pain fades and your vision clears. Your mind has overcome the horror of the protective illusion that was cast on the doorknob. Welcome everyone to the cellar, I think is what we are in now. Sub-level 1. We've got to get to sub-level 3 to find what we need here. We should investigate the walls. There might be a secret passage, and there isn't. A coal room and a wine cellar. Let's check the coal room first. By the way, everyone, this is now going to get significantly more difficult. The traps down here are just gruesome. Gonna go down this hallway. Cultist patrol. You've stumbled into an armed patrol of cultists. You hear shouting and then see the flash of weapons being fired. They don't intend to ask questions. Only 6 tricks, wow. And a 8 target level. Oof, these guys are carrying magical protection on them. With only 5 tricks for this one, I'm a little nervous we might not be able to do it, but that target number is so low. We'll go for this. Attack the cultists. You enjoy nothing more than a good stand-up firefight. They're human, so they will die all the same. We can actually, I think, use Spirit Tap? Tap Essence. Let's pull more... Well, actually, let's see what happens here first. Let's draw a card. Wands. We have a 6 of Wands. Let's do it. Let's use Tap Essence and pull more tricks onto the board. We gather the power that we need. We get to add 6 tricks. A 10 of Wands. We can take that with our queen. Now here comes the basement music. I love this music. It's the only one I don't have recorded at the moment. We have no more wand cards. Let's cast... Oh, do I want to use power? We'll use power. There's a good chance we can get arcane power down here anyway. Maybe, though, Tim, you should use something a little different. No, let's use Shrivel Flesh. And take a bunch of pages. Or rather, create a bunch of pages to help us win this fight. We'll take their page with our king. Okay, well, that's kind of a shame. Lots of swords here. But we won. Excellent. I'm going all out for these guys because they have a good chance to drop bullets, and we need some for our pistol. You won the battle. The cultists' bodies lie strewn across the floor. Maybe you can find something useful on them. Did I mention you get lots of bullets from them? Our aura, our luck, or whatever it's called, also is really coming to play here to help us draw a ton of bullets. We were out of bullets. Wow, we needed every bullet we could get a hold of. Good thing we encountered them. I also discovered that the one encounter, which you get the error message for, that was the cultist patrol that was bugged. I think I fixed it. So we'll find out for sure if we end up getting another one of them. Like it crashes again. Unfortunately, I don't know if I fixed it or not. I only know that if it's broken or not, if that makes sense. There could be a secret passage here, but I'm gonna go with there isn't. I'm also not gonna step on that spot. The traps out here are just god-awful. Let's head down this path. A dungeon corridor. I'll search this room, although I really am nervous about it. Growing confidence. Despite the daunting odds, you feel a growing sense of optimism that you can accomplish this mission. Indeed, we're down here in the basement now. We're looking pretty powerful. That's a good story token too, which is nice to have down here. Any successful combat challenge that involves cups as the primary suit, so mostly traps, have a 10% chance of generating a random gain courage card from the no result card, while this story icon is active. There could be another trick down here somewhere. There's just one missing. I think, though, it's probably on the very bottom level. In my experience, the final trick and the most important one has been down there every single time. All 2 times I found it, so that might not be true. The final trick in this one is actually cultist robes, which we can use to sneak our way into the final chamber. You see a narrow wooden plank spanning a dark gap across the floor. One misstep and down you go. A plank across a collapsed floor. You see a narrow plank bridging a huge collapsed section of the floor. You test the plank with your foot. It seems sturdy enough. You look down but can't penetrate the darkness below. You see the outlines of rubble and debris from the collapsed floor and judge that it is at least 30 foot down. That's a very long way to fall. I'm thinking we want to run quickly across the planks. Here we get 13 total cards, 5 tricks and 8 draw. Here we get 8 tricks and 6 draw. Speed and decisiveness always wins the day. You decide to move quickly and deliberately across the wooden plank. After all, it worked for Julius Caesar at the Rubicon. Oh, I'm a bit nervous about this. We have a decent draw, though. A Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, and King of Swords. Let's use Calm Sidestep here. So we get to pick a card. If it is a face card, we'll add 2 times X to our trick points taken score, and then we draw a card. But we rolled a 6, so we failed. I was going to select this one. It wasn't a face card anyway. Do I risk playing the king? Actually, I do, because that will let us win the challenge. Traps like this are no joke. We do not want to fall down if we can help it. Oh, we can use our torch. Requires you to roll 1 bone. Uses per challenge, uses remaining. So we can... It's not discarded after use, I think? Yes, item removed from inventory at the last use for the first aid kit, but our torch can be used over and over again. Roll 1 bone and bump the card value down on 1 random revealed non-face trick card. Oh, that's luckily... Well, currently that's going to reduce to 6, so that's not going to help us whatsoever. Now it could reduce to 3, though. We'll give it a shot. We didn't succeed at it, though. We lowered the 6. You practically spring across the divide. 1, 2, 3 steps, and you're on the other side. A pit trap. Oh my god, they really want me falling. You've triggered a trap, and the ground beneath you suddenly gives way as a hidden trap door swings open. Oh wow, we should power jump. We have a much better chance of doing it. Your quick reflexes and athletic ability... Using your quick reflexes and athletic ability, you make a tremendous leap for the edge of the pit. We need to win these. Like, all these traps are just god-awful. We have a good draw as well, so I don't think we'll need to use Calm Sidestep. We might be losing this, though. Uh-oh. We do lose. Because we didn't get the cards we had. Only cups and swords showed up. We have to play a trump card. We will play the world. You quickly pushed off and landed straddling the edge of the pit. You pull yourself up to safety. You do not want to fall down these if you can help it. We might want to climb down one at some point, especially if we draw another token. But at the moment, I don't want to go down them. I especially don't want to fall down one. A cave corridor. Let's stick to the dungeon. A tripwire grenade trap. You look over and see the wire pull the pin from the grenade on the wall next to you. You have seconds to react. Reflex evasion move. You decide to trust in your quick reflexes to jump out of the way of the blast. Well, only 1 face card. We have mostly bad number cards. This is not going to go well. We can use our torch, perhaps, though, to maybe win this challenge. Nope. You duck and roll, but not quickly enough. It's time to dodge some shrapnel. Oh, thank God. Hello, Blood Fountain. There is no reason for us to interact with this. There is nothing going to... well, there could be a secret passage in the chamber. You have to survive a horror check, and then you can drink from this fountain if you wish, which will restore your life, but our life is already pretty much at maximum. Doesn't look like there's going to be a secret passage down this chamber either. Let's step into this room and search it. Nothing in here. There's no... Oh, another cultist patrol. Okay, no problem. I do need to test a psychic duel. Let's use sorcery. 2 face cards, but they're a king and a queen. We also have gained an ace. So we get 1 point because of the ace. And we win the challenge. You can take my 10, Miss Queen. We have a Pentacles card. Oof, we barely win this. Oh, we actually do pretty well. There is nothing else I can do. The cultists' ruined bodies lie strewn across the floor. You pause to see if they were carrying any magical equipment you could use to energize. Alright, this is messed up. This text, I need to fix that. These guys no longer drop arcane power. They used to, because I modded that. Now they only drop bullets. It's the other types that drop arcane power. Holy crap. Well, I don't want to really have to cross that beam again. So we're going to go down this way and see if this also leads to a dead end. A huge electromagnetic magnet trap. You step on a pressure plate and hear a loud humming sound echo throughout the room. It sounds like some type of electronic equipment springing to life. Suddenly, you feel a tremendous force pulling you towards a nearby large metal wall. Actually, it's not pulling you. Rather, it's pulling anything metal that you have in your possession, and the force is growing exponentially. Quickly evade the magnetic trap. Acting on pure instinct, you drop and roll away from the trap, hoping that your momentum will take you to safety. The less metal that you have on you, the easier it will be. We don't draw a single face card. This is likely to go bad. We will try a calm sidestep. We failed again because we rolled a 6. We fail this miserably. We just don't have the cards that were the tricks. Try to get away, but that pull on anything metal that you are carrying is too great. You feel things being torn away. You have lost some items. We lost the haunted armor. So that was going to protect us from taking damage, so our companion is lost forever. This might be the way down. We'll check this really quick. Could be a secret door. We'll check it really fast as well. The room begins to fill with water. You hear a click and the door behind you shuts and a stone slab descends in front of each door. You then hear the sound of rushing water through pipes, and a moment later the room begins to flood. Based on the rate of the flooding, you think you have about 4 minutes before you will drown. This is a lore challenge. We have a good chance for this. Spend a minute looking for a way to deactivate the trap. You decide to search for a switch or button to turn off the flooding trap. These things always have an emergency switch hidden somewhere in case the owner gets stuck in his own trap. Right? We definitely want that Queen of Cups with our King of Cups. As you can see here, it's mostly wand cards, which you don't have much of. We'll take that 5 with our 10, and we've won the challenge. By a landslide, actually. You find the hidden switch and stop the water from pouring into the room. The water drains away, and the door unlocks. To experience. So I have the ability to already look, as I think, scry these. So let's go with additional tricks with keen hearing. And that finishes our mechanical device specialist card. We'll begin going for a puzzle lore perception next. I like this split. That's very thematic. Do I keep going back that way? I think we have to. We're looking for a way downstairs, and it wasn't here. There could be a secret door here. We'll check this room. There was not. This entire passageway might have been just a massive dead end. A dusk gaunt. You see something flittering in the dark and think at first that it must be a bat. Then suddenly you realize that the darkness is actually moving. You recoil in horror as a creature seems to materialize out of the inky darkness. The creature seems positively demonic. Its eyes seek to pierce your soul and wound your spirit. You must stand strong. We have 2 kings, so I don't think we'll fail this challenge. We also had 2 aces, which actually helped us. We have another cups card. A 2 of cups. Your mind is strong. You've seen things far worse than this. A dusk gaunt. Its slick rubbery black skin and sinuous bat wings project a disturbing appearance. This is a creature from beyond your own dimension. You remember the briefings from the odd threat assessment lectures. They originate in the Dreamlands, a warren of interconnected dimensions said to be inhabited by powerful ascended beings. These creatures are not to be taken lightly, and they are lethal to fight. I did not mod this creature, so we can see that what our options are. I think we'll use stopping power. 5, 9, 7. Oh, this isn't that bad. We'll attack the Dusk Gaunt. As you came here to chew bubblegum and kick some ass, you know the rest. Okay, this is a good hand. We don't have a king, but we have some pentacles and sword face cards. Let's begin flipping cards over. A pentacles, that's a 6. We'll play the knight. Wow. Thank goodness it was pentacles. None of our swords were used. Why don't we draw more cards to the board with a tap essence? 2 more cards. Neither of them are swords. You won the battle. The creature evaporates into a wispy cloud of black smoke. Our life and sanity are maxed. A swinging log trap. You feel your foot trigger the tripwire, and it's too late. A huge log swings down on a chain directly towards you. You decide to rely on your quick instinctive reflexes to duck and roll away from the swinging log. We actually have 2 face cards for this. This is looking pretty poor for us, though. We don't have any sword cards. Let's use our heroic challenge, our calm sidestep. Was not a face card. We do draw a card, and it was a 4, which we can use to take that ace. Ah, okay. Well, we won. Quite significantly, too. You tuck and roll and come up on your knees as the log swings harmlessly past you. No courage tokens. A locked dungeon door. You see an old locked dungeon door. There was a worn keyhole right where it belongs, but no sign of a key anywhere. Wow, hacking it down is so simple. We'll do it. With some effort, you might be able to use the axe to get past a locked door, too. We see a single 4 of swords. We gain an ace. We've already won the challenge, but we don't have any sword cards, so we can't do anything about that one. Wow. Half the cards were sword cards. Success. The door crashes open. Splinters and a loud noise announce your success in battering down the door. The way lies open now. Well, more passage. We'll check it. Dead end. Dead ends. We'll check this chamber, but then we have to double all the way back. A spray of acid. You feel the pressure plate depress under your foot and hear a sizzling sound as a spray of acid hurtles towards you. We'll instinctively dodge. Hello, Queen of Swords. Uh-oh, this is looking really bad. Woo! We just barely do it. Your instincts and quick reflexes win the day, and you are not maimed or scarred by the acid. Let's lower the difficulty of those challenges. Oh, we could get another sorcery edge. Let's go for that then. There could be a trap door down one of these passageways, but I don't think there will be. We'll go back and try to climb down the pit that we attempted to, but this pit, I think. Oh, God. A green cube. You see a shimmer of reflected light in the gloom ahead and stop dead in your tracks. Then you begin to hear a sound. You can't quite make it out at first. It sounds like something being peeled away from a sticky surface. A massive transparent cube-like thing slithers into view from out of the darkness. Trapped inside it are bones. Human bones. The sight of a green cube slithering down a hallway is enough to send anyone over the edge. You don't want to be eaten by one of these things. Being slowly digested alive is not on your dance card this evening. We have a Pentacles card. We have a Queen. Use you. Well, we're not afraid of it, which will work out for us. Unfortunately, we have to beat this creature. This is like the green ooze from up above, in that if we don't do well, we're in a much worse situation. Your mind is strong. You have seen things far worse than this. You were part of the cleanup crew that sanitized the mess that was left over from the attack of the giant blob that terrorized New Jersey. Hey, I remember that. I was alive during that time. It's probably on the internet somewhere. A green cube. They are scavengers that roam the hidden places of the earth and are always in search of a meal. You'd heard that they were only found in the lost city of Irin, but their appearance here doesn't surprise you in the least. This place seems to be Grand Central Station for attracting the otherworldly and bizarre. You remember the briefings. These things are surprisingly mobile over short distances when disturbed. Your best bet is to go around them if you can. Contact with fluids on bare skin has an I can't pronounce that. Has a numbing effect and should be avoided. Get trapped inside and you are almost surely a goner. We will have to use stopping power. Oof. One face card, which we shouldn't be surprised at by now. Let's see what we get. A 7 of Cups. Let's use Shriveled Flesh. To win the day. You won the battle. The creature seems to collapse in on itself and form a green liquid pool around the pile of bones that were trapped within it. This is the last we're gonna get here. So I should really think carefully about what I want. We have so much Hyperborean music, we should definitely take a Hyperborean effect of some sort. The energy spells are also nice, because they make it slightly easier during sorcery challenges. Let's grab Hyperborean Meta Magic. This will lower the target level by 1 point currently for any sorcery challenge that involves that we can use 2 Hyperborean Meta Magic spells on. How's our bullets looking? 13. Wonderful. No secret door there. So we can go right back to the very beginning and try a different passage, or we can climb down this. This might not result in a way we can actually progress, but I don't think we have a choice. You think you might be able to climb down one of the walls of the pit. It's risky. You might not be able to get back up. We'll try. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, come on, game. Oh, no. Looks like we're falling down here. You struggle to hold on, but can't find a solid handhold. You slip. Down you go. Oh, there is no way out of this either, so we have to climb up. So that was not a pit we wanted to fall down at all. You seem to be half spider. Before you know it, you have scampered up the wall and are pulling yourself up onto your feet. So this entire, like, 30-minute departure here, it was for nothing. Haven't won yet, Tim. Of course, there could be a secret passage down there, in which case we've lost the game. That's easy. With slow and steady steps, you navigate your way across the plank without falling. A deadly pendulum blade trap. You hear a mechanism click and see motion out of the corner of your eye. A large pendulum swings down into your location at a tremendous rate of speed. It looks like it could cut you in half. We will attempt to dodge the blade. We better get a pentacles up there or we're taking this in the face. Oof. You tuck into a roll, but misjudge your distance from the blade. This might hurt. Oh, God! 9 damage. We had some reduced because of our one passive. Poor recruiting. Recruitment has become more difficult. The local village already suspects too much. All challenges that involve wands as the primary suit receive a +1 modifier to the number of tricks placed on the board, while this story icon is active. Alright, everyone. Well, this kind of sucks. So we adventured... I think we should stop here. We'll pick up this in the next video. We adventured throughout this lower level, and barring a secret door that we missed, we did not find the way down yet. There could be a trap door somewhere to lead us down, but right now, we've only got these 2 doors. We'll have to check these, and if it's not in there, we've probably lost the game. I don't think we have the time to recover from that. But in any case, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching this one, and take care, everyone.